Yo guys, welcome back here with Fonzie, and at long last the grind is over. I finally unlocked the T55, I think it was like 2 days ago, and this is my 20th mission in the T55. And we've got a 2 to, sorry, I'm a bit dopey at the moment. I've just finished night shift again, I'm a little bit tired. We've got a 2 to death kill ratio in it, but after 20 missions I still hadn't had an ace drive out. Like, there was just nothing really. Like, I was getting a lot of games where I'd get, three kills or 2 kills, or 1 kill and a cap sort of thing, but nothing really, no standout games basically. And it's not due to the fault of the tank. It's I like it. I'm a little bit at this stage. I've only unlocked filters, so I'm a little bit disappointed with the mobility of it and the movability of it, with its turn rates and stuff. It's a little bit disappointing. Mind you, I have been using the T66 and sorry, I'm dyslexic, dopey, tired. Sorry guys. I've been using the T62, and that at the moment is obviously spaded, so I'm quite used to that. So the mobility of the T62 versus the T55 stock is unreal. Yeah, so I'll just pause here. So we see this T62 shooting, and I'm not sure if he got a hit or if he was in trouble or not, but he's had 2 shots at this guy, so this is kind of a bit of a kill steal, but hey, I want my ace drive out. So there we go. T50 was a T95. If you ever come across one of those in a T62 or T55 using armor-piercing discarding sabot, shoot center mass. Well, basically that's the rule for everything when it comes to armor-piercing fin stabilized, armor-piercing discarding sabot fin stabilizers is shoot center mass. That's when the round it's most lethal, is when you shoot center mass. So getting back to it, so I didn't really have any really good drive outs. Like, they were good drive outs, but nothing really awesome. So this is my first ace drive out in it. It's not a bad game. This is one of my favourite maps actually, the Fields of Normandy. I always seem to do pretty well on this map. Sometimes I don't, but majority of the time I do pretty well, and normally get the win on this map too. So back onto the T55. So when I first got it, I drove it out stock, and the stock round it comes with is armor-piercing discarding sabot. And well, at the moment, just the sabot round, not the fin stabilized, just the normal sabot round. It's quite disappointing. It doesn't really do good post damage. It does bounce a lot. So yeah, I did use a little bit of gold and just quickly so I could get the fin stabilized sabot round, and also the armor piercing cap, ballistic capped with the HE filler, the Delta round. It's not as good as the Bravo round, but obviously you don't get the Bravo round in the T55. And I'm off memory, I think the Delta round has about 103 grams of explosive filler in it. So it's still a good round, and it's got pretty good pen. I think at 10 meters it's about 140 odd millipen pen. This is classy. This I don't mind this little bit. So we seen this guy. He fired, and we're in a good spot here. So like, we're currently turret down. So we just wait for him to pop up and whammo, center mass again, and look at that. The sabot fin stabilizer is a brilliant round at the moment. It's doing really good damage, which is quite good because with tier 6 coming, most of the tanks have the sabot fin stabilized, so that's a good thing. So back on the T55, I was a little bit disappointed with its stock round, but basically all tanks, other than the tier 4 tanks that get the sabot round, any tier 5 tanks that get the sabot round, it sucks balls really. It just doesn't do enough damage. So yeah, we used gold to get the fin stabilized sabot, and yeah, as I was saying, the APCBC round. That's a mouthful, that is. Yeah, so and since I did that, yeah, we're getting quite a fair few kills. I'm basically, majority of my rounds but are using the sabot fin stabilized because it's such a good round, great penetration, good damage once it pens, and you'll see in this game I actually have a shot that bounces, and out of 20 games it's only the second shot I've had bounce. It's on an M60A2, I think it is. It bounces on the upper front plate, and the other tank that I've had it bounce on was a Leopard. The front plate of a Leopard, it bounced. Obviously, I think it just might have been bad RNG, because that's not normal. Yeah, but it's a good round. So yeah, we'll get into with the game here. So basically, we're basically having a win right now. But you'll see there they've started to cap Delta Bravo, and so I just quickly scream out to my team, yep, defend the A point, because he's obviously going to come from Bravo to Alpha. So I probably should have gone off on a little bit more of a flank here, but I'm expecting him to roll through straight to Alpha to cap, and there he is. And this is the shot. Look at that, it bounces. So I mean, it was a bad shot. I shot a little bit high. I should have shot a bit lower. So, and we're really lucky because he didn't actually see us. He obviously hasn't fired back, so he obviously can't see us. And then we get the good shot, which takes out his cannon breach. So now I know I'm clear to move in for the kill. And he turns to us, front on. Probably the worst thing the poor guy could have done, because we're using that sabot fin stabilized. And then yeah, that obviously finishes him off. So right now I'm thinking, yep, okay, we've got to cross back over to Bravo and cap Bravo, and you know, finish this match off. That was the ace there, that shot, that last kill, and pretty much at this point I know there's not going to be really anything off to my left flank. What I think, if anything's coming, it's going to be coming from their spawn to the right. So yeah, and there's, I think at this stage I checked and there was only like 3 players left, I think. So we're pretty safe just to run across and do a bit of a yippee run across the field there. And then you'll notice there I hear a shot. So immediately I turn around and see what's being shot. There's a Leo behind us, and he's just pointed to the map, and also he's shot him. A chevron comes up, and there he is there. Just, we see him through the bushes, center mass, boom. And that's the last kill there. Obviously we end up capping Bravo here, and this is basically the end of the match. So yeah, we had a total of 6 kills, so I was quite happy with that. The T55, it's definitely worth grinding. It's a good little tank. I'm quite excited to see how it handles once I've got all the mobility unlocked, to see if it's as quick as the T62. Hopefully it is. And this thing should be a real force to be reckoned with. I mean, I've already noticed in the few games I've played where I've been hit in the front upper plate and stuff by Hesh rounds, the T55 seems to have a little bit better survivability than the T62. Now I don't know if that's because it's got wet ammo racks, because the T62 also has wet ammo racks, so I'm not sure, but it's definitely worth grinding. If you haven't got it yet, I'd highly recommend grinding it out. It's a great little tank, and get that discarding sabot fin stabilized as soon as you can. Well, that's it for me, guys. Hope you enjoyed the video. Give us a like, give us a sub if you haven't already, and I will catch you guys in the next one. Fonzie out.